Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.
Something special here. I'm going to play the intro to Summer Nights like Joe did. That was horrible. Obviously, I'm just teasing with that, right? So, I don't know. We're going to talk a little bit about that. So, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see who we got hanging out with us tonight. We have first one at the door, I believe, was Mr. Symmetry Tread. Welcome in, sir.
Cheers, everybody.
Welcome. I see that you're having some apple juice tonight.
I am.
You drink the Mott's as well, right?
Carbonated, yeah.
Carbonated apple juice. Right on. What's going on, man? Since the last, 4 hours ago or so that I saw you?
Been a pretty good day.
Made it home safe and sound.
I did.
No other coffee machines to fix up.
No other calls come in, so I'm clear for the next 3 days.
Right on.
Should be able to get some more moving done.
Right on. How's that going so far? Uh-oh.
Man, it's like you just keep chipping away at the stone, but then you look at it and it's like, fuck, there's still so much stuff.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
Well, eventually, you keep chipping and then all of a sudden, the whole thing comes apart, and you're like, yes, finally. All right, we got another waiting at the door. We've got Mr. John Shane.
Hey. What is going on?
What is happening, Mr. John?
Straight from work to here.
Right on. So you haven't had any time to analyze that video and see exactly what Joe's doing and learn how to play the intro.
Wasn't it like you played or something?
Yep, that's it. That's it exactly. You got it down, man. You're ready to go. You could tour with them now. You playing it just as good. You
I'll
know,
do the solo with my teeth.
there you go. I don't know what to think about
I love
all
Robbie
that.
Stingle.
Of course, Robbie can do it on acoustic guitar as well. So,
Right.
all right, let's get over here and let's get down to some business. First thing off is we need to thank our channel members for supporting our channel, helping us to continue to do what we do. We appreciate each and every one of you. Channel membership is available. There should be a join button down below the video if you'd like to join up, help us out. You got some perks. You get some little emojis in the chat. You get some member only stuff when we do pop-ups and that kind of thing. So certainly appreciate everybody that is supporting the channel. Thank you very, very much. So let's get over to the chat here and we'll see who's hanging out with us. First one I saw in way back this afternoon was Herba Fireside Studio channel member. Welcome in, sir. Good to see you. And then we have new to the channel. Hi guys, new to the channel, UK based, so may not be able to catch the live streams. The TransTrem brought me here. Right on.
Right on.
So anybody else that's new to the channel, what we do is TransTrem Thursdays. I have a Steinberger GL2T that I painted up to look like Eddie's, and it's got a TransTrem on it. And as you heard, it changes pitch with all the strings in tune with each other. And yeah, just play a couple of TransTrem riffs,
So
hang out.
It's kind of like a capo.
Nothing like a cabo. There was so much aggravation with watching some of that video the other day, and we'll get into it a little bit. But a scent of a wheelchair pillow. That
Nice.
sounds really
Interesting
disgusting, but cool name. And can you imagine the farts that are embedded in that pillow? Oof.
Well, if you're in a wheelchair, I'm sure there's a few accidents too.
Yeah. So welcome in. Glad to have you here.
Depends.
Oh wait, that does not deserve that. All right, we've got Graphite Cigars is here hanging out. Still waiting on a waitress. You might have a long wait. It's
It's the new girls on tonight. Cindy called in sick. So
Yep.
we'll let her know you're a VIP. Get her over to your table.
it's slow going. Mitch Hammond is here. Welcome in, sir. Charles Green going to be on tonight? No, we invited Charles, and he has other things that he is taking care of tonight. So in the future, we'll get him on here. We're gonna everybody let Charles know you want to see him on here playing with us. But
Did catch his clip on his channel. He's got his sound dialed in pretty good.
saw that. Was that on his channel, or was that Mitch's channel? I think it was Mitch's channel.
Was it? Could have been. Yeah, you think you're right.
Yep. Yeah. So looking forward to that. Let's see. We have channel member Nilson Rodriguez. This is catching up on the video we did 5 hours ago. Right on. Well, hopefully
Lunchtime
you're caught up and you're in here now. Let's see. There's channel member Patty Dill. Patty is in the chat. Welcome in, Patty. Let's see. Who else we got? There's Mr. Mick, channel member, saying hello, OU crew. Welcome in, Mr. Mick.
Right on.
Good to see you. Hey, there's Dr. Fabric, Charles75N, saying, hey now, welcome in, sir. Christopher Live Sova, are we live? We are live now, sir. We are good to go. There's channel member Ferd Burfel. Must not be any football on tonight. Welcome in, Ferd. Let's see. Uh-oh. We got Pops in here. Is he calling himself Oops now instead of Pops? Welcome in, Quinn. Maybe he has one of those pillows too. Let's see. There's Symmetry hanging out. We got channel member All Dave All Night is here saying hello. Welcome in, sir. Let's see. My chat just refreshed and screwed me all up. There's channel member Rob Blackmore Official. Welcome in. There's Yostinator. Welcome in, sir. Good to see you. Kurt 5150 is here hanging out. Welcome in, Kurt. Always good to see you, sir. There's Gary GDR 1952. Welcome in, sir. Channel member. Let's see. I have to agree with you there, Quentin. Whoever Curry is. Wasn't that oh, that was Kyrie. Who sang that song, Kyrie? That's going to drive me nuts now. Somebody in the chat will probably tell me.
Oh, right. Mr.
Mr. That's right. Thank you. Gonna drive me crazy. There's Dan Gorman. Welcome in, sir.
Howdy, Dan.
Who else we got?
Damn, I'm running behind schedule.
Better get caught up. Here's Fruitcake Tony hanging out saying, hey dudes. If you've been under a rock and you don't know where Fruitcake Tony's channel is, it is listed in the description down there. Go over and see him on Tuesday nights for Halenville and Sunday for Show Me Your Pick.
Saturdays.
Did I say Sunday? Saturday. Show Me Your Pick. I'm used to us being on Sunday. So I was going to say Wednesday. Tuesday, Halenville. Saturday, Show Me Your Pick. There we go. Channel member CC is here. It says Wolf should play It Boy with Sammy, in my humble opinion. I'd love to see it. Yeah.
And you still got the TransTrem, so just saying.
Yeah, right on. There's Rockstar Randy Price is joining in, channel member, saying, hey now, welcome in, sir. He's gotten famous over there on Fruitcake Tony's show. Catch that replay if you didn't see it.
That was a good show.
Quentin says, Fruitcake Tony got a mention in my last video. Hashtag girth. Everybody make sure you check out Quentin's channel to see what the hell he's talking about there. Did we say hey to All Dave All Night? We're going to say it again.
All Dave All
Welcome in. Who else is there? Channel member Blue Monks is here. Welcome, sir.
Excellent.
There's Bo, Guitar Man 45, channel member.
Hi, Bo.
We got Mel Johnson, sounding great here in North Carolina. Right on. Thanks for jumping in. Always glad to see everybody here. There's channel member Hip Metalworks is hanging out, making sure I'm not missing anybody.
BC brother.
Let's see. There's Bonkers is here. Right on. Welcome in. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Trev? Don't think so.
There's a couple names still coming up.
There's Bruce, Mr. BHB Jr., channel member. Welcome in, sir. Always good to see you. Tim Thomas is here as well. All the latecomers here. There's Papa Blue. Let's see. Timothy Lay is here as well. Welcome in. Welcome in. Kevin Bibbs. Welcome. Hey, boys. Welcome to the channel. And I think I am caught up. And Cecil Music has just come on in. All right, we are good to go. So, TransTrem Thursday. Had a couple TransTrem licks there. And we have some things to talk about that kind of coincide with the new Sammy Hagar announcement for the Best of All Worlds tour. So everyone by now, there's 8 million people that have sent me the video of Satriani playing the intro to Summer Nights. And
R2 started this afternoon, didn't he?
I'm like, I think I've seen it already. But I appreciate everybody that's been sending me that link. I have seen it. So stop sending it. But, you know, I was so looking forward to when I heard the announcement and he talked about digging. I was like, man, that would be great if he got somebody that could play the TransTrem and play Summer Nights and do it properly. Mm-hmm. And then I heard that he had played it on, you know, the Howard Stern show. And, you know, just, I hadn't seen it yet. It hadn't come out yet. So I guess some people that have, you know, whatever it is that you get to watch that on had already seen it. So I was anxious to see it and see what he was playing with. And you can imagine my utter disappointment, you know, when he comes on and he's like, yeah, Joel figured it out. And he's like, I'm like, no, no. I've said it 100,000 times that you cannot play that song properly and have it sound properly and do the song justice the way that the great Edward Van Halen wrote it without a TransTrem. You just can't do it. You can't do it.
Gonna need that TransTrem, Joe.
Don't play the song. Just don't play it.
That's right.
You know?
I know that Sammy's... the idea. Get himself an Ibanez headless and have somebody mount a Steinberger.
Yeah. Somebody,
in there.
you know, Eddie did it on the Peavies. He did it on the, you know, the, you know, all, you know, Kramer's. He did it back in the day. He had a TransTrem on it. So somebody please figure out a way to get a TransTrem to Joe Satriani and put it on Ibanez so he can play the song properly. Now that may be the plan. That may be the plan. You know, they said they're just going into rehearsals and they're just starting, and you know, that's who knows. Maybe there's a plan to do that. I think that it's cool that he, transposed it to another position. But what kind of irked me a little bit was when he said, "Yeah, he did it that way so that you could play it in a comfortable position." Well, yeah, it does make it more comfortable to play it, but that song, the stuff that stands out to you is when that TransTrem is shifting the gears and you hear that wong wong, and everything's in tune and it gives it a certain, just a certain character to that song. It may as well just be a cover band playing it, I think. What's your thoughts?
I think you're preaching to the choir here.
Right? All the same opinions, huh? All right, well, that's a great show. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. You guys have no opinion.
Of all the versions of Summer Nights I've heard where somebody was trying to play it on a traditional Floyd Rose guitar, I would say Satch is probably better, not to mention any other names, but we've seen other people try to do it. I think, they're better off using your capo trick. You got to make a short with the capo trick and then tag Satch in it. just to let them know that you can do it this way, Satch.
Yeah. And then through the rest of the song, you can do your faking stuff. I mean, there is one more spot in the song where he does come up, to that. Or even a transcale. You could probably get one of those transcale guitars and do it on that. I don't know. But still,
the improvised solo was pretty killer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got to give him that. He tore that up. Yep. So I got nothing on that. But I mean, here's how I look at it. You have Sammy Hagar and Michael Anthony, two people that were members of Van Halen.
The other half, if you will.
The other half. And they want to play the actual song. Me, as a fan, wanting to learn that song for years, since I was a kid, I went through the trouble of getting the actual guitar to play it with.
Right.
Because I wanted to learn to play them properly and have them sound correct. So don't you think that someone the caliber of Sammy Hagar and Michael Anthony, the guys that were in Van Halen, could get a guitar with a TransTrem on it?
You'd think.
I mean, it's not that difficult of a song to play if you have the right guitar.
$10,000 guitar for a song.
This has been worth every penny of it in smiles. So you can F off, John.
Well, no, like you said, I would rather they not do it then.
But that's kind of what I'm saying. Me, as a regular person, invested in the guitar to play it properly because it deserves that. Yep. So don't you think them, as the actual other half of the band, could do that? Maybe I'm getting too serious about this.
Maybe that's part of the build-up too. You never know. They might be just pulling our chain, and then it's like, okay, here, check this out, and then a few months later, they're going to maybe have another little interview somewhere, and then when the show comes up, Joe's going to have his headless Ibanez with a TransTrem on it. You never know, right?
Never know.
Wow! And the crowd goes wild.
You never know.
You also have a sample size of one, right?
Yeah. So their first attempt or second attempt, they just practiced it for 10 minutes, is what they said. So maybe the TransTrem guitar is not ready. Who knows?
See the look of terror in Joe's face when we can play a little bit of that. He's like, fuck.
Yeah, he's looking around. Where do I come in?
Yeah. Who's gonna play that, Sam?
It just goes to show you, though, that even a player of that caliber, they still have to practice. They still have to do it. They still have to do the repetitions.
It's not like jumping into smoke on the water. It's a little more to it than that.
They still make mistakes. We're all human, so. Yeah. That's why I say, let's just get on here and jam, and we don't care if we make mistakes or whatever. We're human. Everybody does it. Let's see. Let me get over to the chat.
Pretty good with 5150.
He did all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
The tone wasn't great on point, but he's definitely more in the ballpark.
Cheech says, only 3 tonight. Yeah, R2 was just getting off of work right before the show started. He may jump in. I don't know. So we will see.
It's a special occasion when R2 shows up on a Thursday.
Right. Bird says, I'm
for
multitasking. TV on mute with the Bengals-Ravens game that just started. Okay, so there is football on.
He's not too vested in that game.
He's got his priorities, though. He's got his priorities. You know, he's getting that worked out.
Thanks for coming out, Ferd.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Yep.
Let's see. Bruce, Mr. BHB Jr. says, Ryan, you should tour with them just to play Summer Nights. I'd do it. Joe can handle the lead part. I'll do all the other rhythm stuff. And I'd be happy. I would do it in a heartbeat. Of course, I'd probably step out on a stage and see these thousands of people out there and go. Of course, we're broadcasting to 46 people right now. So
46,000.
46,000.
Different in the
Look,
comfort
he
of your
pissed
own
himself
home.
again.
Quick, smell this pillow. Oh man! All right, what kind of chat we got going on? Mikey Mojo is here. Welcome in, sir. He says the Satriani Mean Street meme is everywhere today. You know, you know what? It's difficult. It's difficult to play that. You know, so I mean. You know,
Just like that.
I've been working on it for years, and I still can't do it right. So, I mean, you know.
So they need to have you on tour for Summer Nights, get Jay Hannon out there to do the intro.
There you go. There you go.
And then even Jay said yesterday on the show, you know, how many times I had to do get that take.
You have to, you know, I said that I've practiced that for years. I mean, you know, I may sit for 5 minutes and go, I can't do it, you know, and then that's it. You know, you've got to be dedicated to want to learn how to play that because it is so syncopated. You know, there's, it's like a, and you just get lost once you start doing it. So,
now, have you ever stumbled in close and then just couldn't do it again, or she just not even ever kind of hit it?
no, I mean you always sound like you're close, but yeah. What's
I
up,
remember
John?
when I first heard it, I listened to it. I was like, "Oh, I'm going to learn how to do it." 3 minutes in, I'm like, "Who cares?" Fuck it.
Well, you watch him do it on Live Without a Net. You know, he starts going into the. I'm like, you know, you're just showing off, dude. No, you're just showing off. Of course, that was his job.
Right?
It's just, you know, it's impressive.
He invented
this
that
bump
dance.
the thump thing again.
Randy Price says the Les Paul with the TransTrem.
Oy vey.
I hear somebody's trying to do one of those. Maybe we'll hear some updates on that. Let's see. Bose is talking to you, Trev, there. If you want to read that out.
Trev, I'm working with a Canadian guitar company called
Lucen?
Guitars in
Lauken?
Oakville, Ontario. Custom-made telly called Mocaster. Right on, Bo.
Nice.
Maybe you can tell them to rename it to the Bowcaster,
There you go.
right?
Maybe that's what he meant, and he just did a typo. The B is kind of close to the M. Just saying.
Mikey Mojo got his tickets today, New Jersey 15th Road, July 27th. So if anybody has been trying to stalk Mikey Mojo, you know right where he's going to be.
July 27th, 15th row.
Right on. Cheech says it is all nonsense, just a money grab.
Oh, come on, Cheech. What a poor attitude that is. I think they're out to celebrate. I really do, because I think Tammy, he knows that he's done, man. He's 76.
He's certainly not hurting for the money.
No, he doesn't need it.
I think that he just truly enjoys playing music.
Playing it. Yeah.
You know?
Just keep playing, man.
So why not? Yeah, just keep playing, man. So, you know, I don't have anything against him doing it. CC says, oh, my Lord, please tell me someone will loan him a TransTrem.
I don't think he could play anything that says anything other than Ibanez on it.
Yeah, I think that's the deal, is he's artist endorsed, so who knows
Just
what his limitations
gaffer
are.
tape on that Ibanez headstock.
There you go. Well, Oh man.
Ed had his smoke. Satch had his headstock.
Cecil says, sadly, I don't think Gibson will ever bring the TransTrem back. Hope I'm wrong. Well, you know what?
There is
They
a
don't have
petition.
to. They don't have to. You know, the TransTrem, anybody can make it, or anybody can make a bridge that does that. Why haven't they? I don't know.
Isn't there that
Demand,
that
man.
company that was
demand.
doing it? Something similar? What was it, GBN or G? The one that Natalie was telling us about they were doing.
RWB Engineering does make them.
RWB.
Yeah. For a guitar company called Klein. You know, so you can get a guitar that has that on that. You know, if you want to pay $5-6 grand for an ugly ass guitar, in my opinion. But
Right.
Are those
you know,
those ones that are rounded,
like a big
look like
paddle,
a teardrop or
yeah,
something?
yeah. So there is a company that's making them. You know, the waiting list. Good luck, get on it. So, I mean, they're out there. All right, let's see what else is happening. Bo says that Satriani has his own tone he's using. Yep,
It definitely is.
that certainly is
That
his own
sounded
tone.
like it was almost a modeler, man. Didn't sound. I didn't
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Cheat says it looks like Joe struggles with Eddie's stuff. Oh, we all do. We all do. I mean, there's nobody that can duplicate what Eddie did. There's guys that can get really close, but here-
I did play some Eddie stuff while he was doing the Ross stuff band, right? And Satch is going to be playing with Vi before he goes out to do this, so maybe he'll get a couple of pointers from his brother Steve.
you never know. Now, who's the student?
Joe doesn't need any pointers at all. If he sat down, Joe is that good.
Well,
Joe
yeah, he
sat
could figure it out.
down, any one of it, and he could play it with the swing. He can swing, he can groove, he can do all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think the challenge is going to be, it's not going to be note for note stuff. It's Joe
Right.
playing
Yeah.
Ed.
Well, he's
If he
already kind of
wanted
he's alluded to that out.
Yeah,
He's like, you know, Ed never played it the same. You know, he moved on from what he did on the record, and he always did something different.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of vein that I'm going to follow, which is cool.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, if you
But-
had Pete Thorne there, it would sound like the record, right? I mean, but I don't know that that's the vibe they're going for.
right? Would that be too sterile for a live? You know,
Yeah,
Kinda
I mean,
thing.
I saw a
Just
bunch of
a
stuff that
handful of
Pete
people.
did with that Mitch Maloney or Baloney
Right.
or whatever. His name is.
Baloney,
And it was, yeah, there was. I mean, he didn't improvise at all. Really, it was just bang.
Right.
It was perfect, and
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
to me, I don't. The biggest thing I liked about Van Halen was their live stuff. I almost couldn't give a shit about their studio. You know.
damn it,
Wanna
John,
hear what he
come with
did with
me. Come on.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
I like
Randy-
the studio stuff, but I mean, their best stuff was live.
Randy says he did struggle, but that was literally their first rehearsal. Yeah, you know. Let's keep tuned and see what comes of it.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Satch's solo improv on Good Enough was killer. I think Satch will get it down. He has 8 months to dial in his tone and the set list. Yeah, and for the Howard Stern show, maybe all he could bring was like a little, you know,
Spark
modeler board.
Dash Mark
You know,
II.
when he goes out and tours, maybe he's going to have a big wall of stacks. Who knows?
Maybe it
So,
was an RPX 360 Mark II.
it could be. He borrowed it from Quentin.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Ed saying, hey, everyone, what kind of tomfoolery have I missed? Not a whole lot, man. Not a whole lot. Cece says
Jackal-ness.
it would be nice to see Alex back in the saddle. But, yeah.
He's not taking calls, right? He doesn't want anything to do with it.
Let's see. He says it doesn't matter. Joe is apparently a pro. Yeah, but a pro still has to practice, you know.
Oh, yeah.
They literally said, you know, we have not played that song when they did Right Now. You know, and I was like, okay, that sounded like their, you know, 5th or 6th round of practice on it. And
Yeah.
they were like, no, we literally, that was the first time we ever played that one. So for a guitar player to be able to do that, huge props, Mr. Satriani. That's awesome.
Yeah, and you could tell he was improvising the solo based on what he knows of listening to it.
Right.
It wasn't spot on, but he caught the high points. You know, we got to celebrate. I mean, we're all gonna chop it up and this and that, but we got to. To me, it's this is awesome, man. This is really good. We got fucking John Bonham's son playing drums.
Right.
I think he can pull it together.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Satriani, is
Sure.
one of the best on the planet.
Yeah. I think they'll get it in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be cool if Satch contacted Headless USA to get a Summer Nights guitar. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Ibanez will have a fit if Joe spotted playing anything apart from their stuff. I don't get that, you know. Yeah, Ed, Summer Without a TransTrem. Yeah. Well, I'm anxious to see that maybe they do find one.
You know what's hilarious though, because when I saw that it was Summer Nights, right? So I see it there, and I see Joe, and just in the picture, right, you see him holding his hands up here, and it's an Ibanez guitar. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Bo says, I don't think those guys had any rehearsal at all. They wing it, and that was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they did pretty well. What's up? The Axe is here. Welcome in. Honestly, I had a hard time listening to that stuff on Stern. I'm a huge Satriani fan, but every time he went into Eddie solo, just couldn't listen anymore. All right on.
Well, would you
Kevin
rather
says,
him or Vic Johnson?
yeah, exactly. 7 Ray's best I heard play it in a long time, the Mean Street intro. Absolutely. He has it down pretty well. There's some Dave dude. Welcome in, sir. Good to see you.
Right on.
Let's see. Anybody else? Nelson Rodriguez says, you saw even this cat Simon Hosford. He is super good on the GL2T. I have not seen him on a GL2T. I did
I've
not
seen some
know.
of his stuff, but I haven't seen him do the GL2T.
That'd be cool to see. Let's see. I'm going to get through the chat here pretty quickly.
Got me curious. I'm going to go looking.
Stephen Franklin is here. Welcome in. Channel member. Just showed up. Sorry for the lateness. A little under the weather. Well, hope you get to feeling better, Mr. Franklin. Let's see. We've got, all right, Bent Tom, member for 3 months.
Cheers, Brother Tom.
Satriani's tone sounded like absolute dog poop, and the solo during Good Enough was embarrassing. We got to give them time, man. We got to give them time to see what happens. Yeah. So, I personally am glad that somebody's doing something, because all this time I've been sitting here and it's like, why hasn't anybody, I watched the Taylor Hawkins thing and I'm like, why can't they get it together? Why can't they do it? Why can't it be done?
Those ramblings with Jason Newsted 6 months ago. And
Yeah. Just, put your feelings aside for the greatest rock and roll guitarist, in my opinion, that's ever lived. Put your feelings aside, give him a tribute, and then, hate each other afterwards if you want to. But come on, I don't know.
I think it's Sammy and Mike. They just said, screw it. We're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
Yeah.
Consequences be damned, I guess. Let's do it. Yeah. Yep.
Getting old waiting around.
Yeah, we can certainly put an Ibanez sticker on. I don't know where you would put it. Yeah. Let's see. Scrolling. Did you see Sammy's statement? Let it be known, this was our first rehearsal get-together. Can't wait to put in a couple weeks of hardcore practice. This lineup will be on fire. Yeah, we did see that. Yep, so. Right on. Yostinator. Thank you, Yostinator, for the support. We appreciate that. Vi and Satriani are technically better, but I like EVH playing much more. Yeah, I mean, you can get technical and you can be real technically perfect, but then it becomes kind of sterile. And, a lot of that instrumental type guitar stuff, I respect Satriani, but I never really got into his music because it was, there's some really good stuff that I like, but, you can get so technical like Yngwie. He's technical with all of his flourishes and plays every note perfectly in the scales that he's in and whatnot, but it's just not
35
musical.
seconds into the first song, the glaze over comes.
Yeah. It's just not something that hits
Having
me.
soul.
Lots of people love it. That's why there's so much diversity out there. So, but I agree. They may be better, but
And with that said, I mean, Satriani typically does have a pretty cool groove, with that.
He's a
surfing with
bluesy
the
player
ambient
first, and then stacks everything on top.
He can certainly pour it on when he wants to, but in his own vein, for his own style and his own music.
I prefer his music over Vi's. because he's more blues based. I think.
If Joe can play Eddie's material, it comes down to his tone. Stern show, his tone sounded like ass, just saying. Well, he had this much space on a stage to do whatever. So,
Now I'm a new.
we'll give him that. Mikey Mojo. We'll take that one, Trev.
The lineup is cool. Satch's approach will be humble, respectful. I agree. Don't think it's a money grab. Agreed. Sammy worth several $100 tequila million, which is true. And glad they're finally celebrating King Edward. Satch sells tickets. It is a good name to have on the bill.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Sammy sells tickets. Michael Anthony sells tickets, People go to see them.
Maybe a
Who
couple
was,
for Bonham.
who was saying it was Caleb last night, right? They want to probably get a little bigger than theaters.
Right.
Right.
Amphitheaters. Or,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think that if Sammy had announced that we don't even know who the guitar player is yet, but we're going to do, a kind of a
Putting this together.
best of all worlds tour. We're going to play a lot of Van Halen tunes. The majority are going to be Van Halen tunes.
Yeah.
Van Halen fans are going to go, I'll go to that.
Yep.
I don't think it mattered that it was Satriani.
just to scratch an itch.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm much more inclined to go to it because it's not Vic Johnson.
Right.
If
well,
it comes here, right?
yeah.
Two
yeah,
birds with one stone, Get to see an awesome guitar player and Sammy and the boys. Nice.
Yep. Bo has a good point. Satriani does have his own Marshall signature head.
That he does.
A lot of
So-
knobs on it, doesn't it? Isn't it one of those? Like
It's
3
one of those.
rows and
It's a
12
410 S or something for
I'm gonna look
Satriani.
it
I
up.
don't know. Yeah.
Got 4 stacks of knobs, 32 long.
Yeah, I think it's basically a Marshall 410H or whatever that is with some
128
adjustments.
knobs.
With some adjustments for his tone. Yeah. Let's see. Randy says Joe was using the Tone Master Pro on Stern. Is there actual proof of that, or
What
is there
a Tone Master
pictures of
Pro?
it? All right, let's solo you out here and get rid of Randy there.
JVM 410H.
That's what. Yeah, yeah,
So
Or
2 rows of a
P-9.
dozen knobs.
yeah. It's a 4-channel. It's a 4-channel. You
Yeah.
got the red and green on both buttons
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah,
Does he even
Couple
play
more
that
over here.
anymore?
I'm sure he does.
You'd think if he's still playing Ibanez, he's probably still playing his Marshall.
I don't know. Is it still for sale?
Yeah, I think you can get it new, right?
Couple grand, $4,000, 2,500.
Well, that's reverb, so that's nowhere new.
This
Oh
is-
yeah, yeah. Music City, Canada, $4,000.
$4,000 new.
Holy crap!
Canadian.
So that's $3,000 for
Oh.
you guys.
I got you. It's only $50 for us. Cool. All right, let's catch up with the chat. What are you guys saying? Okay, so he was using that. Well,
What is a
hopefully-
Tone Master Pro?
That's the thing, the little board that Fender just came out with.
Oh, sounds like
Their
gas.
their
Yeah.
modeling board that is supposed to be the
Didn't get
greatest
a lot of
thing since
traction
sliced bread.
because The RX came out instead. Different, but better.
Mikey is saying that it's going to be amazing. So
Amazing. I don't
it's
know.
cool.
Celebration,
How do we
yes.
get tickets? I think you can go to redrocker.com and there should be a link for whichever show that you want to see or, any of your ticket outlets. Let's see what else is going on. Steve Resendez is here. New face, welcome in. Good to see you. Says on Stern, Satriani was using the new Fender Tone Master Pro modeling unit with the new Fender powered speaker cabinet. All right.
Fuck. That's horrible.
Like I said, the Spark.
Well, I mean, that's your opinion, John. And I
Oh, it is.
wasn't too keen on the tone either, but some people may have loved it.
I doubt
Let's
it.
see. Tom
Ola kind
says
of made it work.
it was so bad.
Could even see Michael Anthony, playing away, and he's looking over, and I was like, fuck.
Tom said it sounded like Joe was just playing up and down some scales, and maybe he was.
In the key of Van Halen.
Right. Let's see. If it's done the Sammy Wabo way, good tickets will be impossible.
Not familiar.
Oh, is it bad? Is it hard?
Oh no, Cabo Wabo, you got to go and stand in line, and yeah, I
Bring
think
a
that's
tent and a sleeping
that's a
bag.
whole different thing because that's a whole different thing.
Different promoters for sure, right?
Yeah, there's going to be several of these shows, so there's not. Yeah,
It's
I
not,
don't-
oh, you mean at the cantina?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yep.
That's
No.
a small room. You guys ever been?
No.
I've been there a couple of times. It's
It's not
pretty
that hard
cool,
to get
man.
into.
It's a
To the
history.
cantina itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, been there
Right on.
way back when. I got the
Grr.
tequila and all that stuff, but it's a pretty cool little almost museum down there.
All right. Randy Price is laying it
Here
down.
the facts. Here the facts.
You want to take that one, John?
They'll get it down tight. The same folks that are bitching now are still going to be bitching, whine and moan, whine, piss and moan. That there's no tribute, and whine when there is. Shut up. Well said.
Right.
Well said.
Yeah. I mean, that's the beauty. You have your expression of your opinion. And that's fine.
Everyone's got one.
I'm on it, Kurt.
I'm with you,
boy.
Blue Mox. I would have said yes. I'll go. I'll let Joe play the solo, but I'll play the rest. Yeah.
I think there would have been urine and fecal matter somewhere. Involuntary.
Well, thank you, Tom. I appreciate it. I mean, if anybody has a contact to get in touch with Sammy somehow or Mike or somebody and show them the video of me playing it, I would love to go and play it, even if it's just for the local show here. I would do it. I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Didn't Caleb get catfished by some Sammy imposter?
I don't know.
I seem to remember him telling a story about that.
Now, I've received a picture from Kurt of
What's up, Honto? 36 Solo. Good to see you.
the Tone Pro that Satriani was using on the show here.
All right, let's see it.
Take a gander here.
Let's take a gander. Uh-oh. Oh, nice.
What the?
You shared the wrong screen there, Trev.
God dang it.
I'm glad it wasn't your porn screen.
I don't keep those open when we're doing shows.
Oh,
man.
okay.
That'd be
Okay.
crazy. Because stuff like that happens. Where the hell? Oh, because it's the Facebook one. Where the hell?
Kurt says, I had some a-hole on Bookface tell me today that I needed to understand the VH is over. I almost lost it.
What was that other fella's name? That was
Oh,
giving-
Walt-
busting his balls
Walt
about the straight Waltz.
Dybeck,
Yeah.
something like that. Sova says, anybody but Vic Johnson. Vic can play he in his own right,
He's a
but
great player.
he's not right for the Van Halen stuff. Yeah.
There's the right page.
All right, let's check it out.
Shitmaster 2000. Yeah. There it is.
See, I don't know if that's enough proof.
Just having that. It does have the same color blue behind
It's
it.
a
I guess.
Gibson headstock over that zoomed picture. But down there on the floor, I mean, that could be a custom audio switcher or something. I mean,
So you're making an argument for his horrible tone that it wasn't.
I don't
something
know.
else?
I mean, it's very possible. It does look very similar.
How close is Louisville to New York?
Probably about a 10-hour drive.
Maybe it's whatever they had in the house. I mean, I guess they brought some gear with them, right?
I would think so.
Drums and
I would think so.
Guitars.
I mean,
Maybe he wheeled in the Marshall, and they're like, "You ain't setting that up in the studio."
all right,
Come on.
here we go. Here's a little support for the fact here. If you look on the very top left corner of the big blown up one at the circle, look right underneath, or not right underneath, but right above the circle, kind of to the left a little bit, on the very top corner of the unit, you see that there's a little LED light, right?
Yeah.
All right, look down at the floor unit, and you see that there's a little LED that's lit up right there.
Getting quite granular on this. Huh?
Right.
Fair enough.
All right, so then I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 2. Yep. All right, so I mean, it's very, very likely. That's some supporting evidence there. Somebody's probably going to
We're
comment.
learning together.
Yeah, I was there and I saw it. Bent Tom is definitely not going. All right.
For me, it's going to depend depend on ticket price.
We've got 72,000 people watching.
72,000. Welcome
Right
in.
on.
72,000. If you are new to the channel, welcome in, of course. Pay no attention to that guy. Where
The man behind.
that one. The grumpy bald guy on the couch.
Asshole on the couch. Yes.
Yeah. Welcome in. We appreciate you joining us. Hopefully you'll sub to the channel and come back. Obviously tonight we're talking about the Van Hagar whatever show, Best of All Worlds. And it just happens to be on TransTrem Thursday where, I do grab a TransTrem enabled guitar. So, yeah, tonight is kind of specifically about that intro for Summer Nights and how it just kind of set me off. And we've been kind of rambling and rolling downhill since there. Let's get over to the chat and see what else we have here. Timothy says it'd be cool if they toured with Extreme and do some Van Halen 3 songs. I've heard rumors that they may have Gary come up and do a couple. I know it won't be Fire in the Hole.
No.
Because Fire in the Hole is a TransTrem song. Who's going to do that one? I don't know. Let's see.
I think there's some weirdness between Nuno and the whole thing, though, isn't there?
I do not know. I don't know.
Maybe.
Now, I think Nuno was really good friends with Eddie, so I don't know there would be any issue. Kurt says people would be bitching no matter who they would have picked. To some weirdos, nobody is good enough.
That's right.
Yep. I mean, I could just imagine that if by some crazy, hypothetical fairyland occurrence that I get a call and it's Sam and he's like, "Hey, I saw your video. I want you to come play Summer Nights." I'd get up there and play it, and then people would complain that I didn't play it right. Or, man, that dude was awful. Why did they do that? Whatever. It would be cool, don't get me wrong. I would love to do that because, I would kind of be able to show, a tribute to my appreciation for what the man did. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that'd be kind of a pretty epic bucket list, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Mikey and fucking...
Growing up, listening to that tune, one of the soundtracks
just walk on stage, Joe. Poof.
Get out of here, dude. I would turn into an instant diva though. I would be like, yeah, you're gonna have to send some roadies to come pick up my gear because I'm not gonna play it unless I have my gear my rack and so.
Get you a backline. No.
No, I'm not doing it unless I've got this here. I'd be like, okay, well, you're not doing it. And I'm like, oh, no.
I'll do it.
Give me that Fender Tone Pro.
Fender's shit
Yeah.
there, whatever it is.
I'll figure it out. That's just me, though. I mean, I'm kind of like, if I'm going to, go for a tone, I'm going to get the tone, go all out.
Yeah.
I don't have that same philosophy about learning songs. I really don't care. I'll learn it my way.
The smiles, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see. Photos coming away. Oh, I guess you got them to Trev. Oh, wait. Kurt's got some photos here. Maybe it's the same photos.
Photographs.
Let's see. Oh, Kurt, what you sending me that for? That was the same thing that Trev pulled up. Yostinator, sorry, dude, had to update my payment. Oh, man. All good there.
Man, you're way back. You better do some
I'm
laps here.
way far behind.
I've been had. Yeah, I used to follow that all.
Bo says it's great. They're doing just plainly honoring VH Sammy, inviting everyone to play if they wish to play. I wish to play, Sammy. I wish to play. Can I come play? Let's see.
If you showed up at the show with your Steinberger on, they'd let you up on stage.
Somebody would beat me up and steal it from me.
That's right. They'd whack you over the head.
We'll
with
be
it.
your security. You don't calm down.
All right.
The beard will be even longer by then. Very intimidating.
Yes, I have the correct guitar to do it.
That's right.
She says it would be only a F up from the pressure. I don't know. I've been around this place a while. I've been on stage before, and I get on here twice a week, and I know there's people out there watching this, so I mean, I don't know how I would handle that.
Except guy in the front row looking right at you doing this.
Who are you?
Play, monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be the whole
man.
thing of hanging out with Tatriani and Steve
Yeah.
Sammy. And I mean, I'd be more nervous about hanging out with the fellas than I would be about doing shit in front of people.
Hand my guitar to Joe Satriani and it'd be worth 10 times as much. That'd be cool. Of course, I wouldn't.
So I
let
can't
him,
touch it. It's not an
I wouldn't let him play this one. I would give him the custom jobber over there and say, "Here you go." Walt Dobeck.
That's right. And Walt's wife.
Quentin is back. Says, "Hey now." He's probably left already again.
It's probably gone
Peace
live.
watcher. It probably.
Magnifying enhance. Yeah.
Oh man. Kurt likes the JSX PV amp.
That was only for a hot minute, and then it was gone, right?
Let's see. I got you went to banana hammocks in the merch store. We can all buy a pair and sport them out in front of our chicks on Friday night and Saturday morning. Okay. I'll look and see if they offer some banana hammocks on that. That's an idea. Uncle Dude, welcome in. Says Extreme would have been a better backup band than Loverboy.
We were talking about that earlier too. It's like they probably picked Loverboy because there's no chance that they're ever going to overshadow the thing, and it's still going to get the age group, you know, of the people that are going to be going. Everybody's going to know working for the weekend and turning loose and so on and so forth. They'll get their foot tapping before the big event, kind of thing.
Yep. You got a new face here, Rob Lucas. Welcome into the channel. Hope you stick around for a while. Says Al Estrada, who I've mentioned already, plays. Well, I didn't mention it tonight, but plays EVH stuff very well. Also, I think that he is probably the closest that I personally have ever seen play Eddie early Van Halen stuff or any Van Halen stuff.
Is it note for note though, right?
He's pretty close. I think when Dave was doing the Vegas thing, he was using Al Estrada. Yeah, because he has all the Marshalls. He's got so he does
Who
it.
I'd like to see come on stage for a couple songs would be Phil X.
Phil
Yeah,
X.
he'd rip it up.
He's not quite a note for note guy. He definitely puts his own je ne sais quoi into it, but I really dig the way he plays. Maybe he'd bring his Fair Warning SG.
Right. I'd be in the front row flipping him off.
Come up there with your Steinberger and crack him across the skull with it. That's mine.
Mel Johnson is here. Welcome in. Says any one of us would likely handle playing with those guys with a giant digestive large bowel pregio. Probably so. Let's see. Sova says, personally, I would get Jump, the ultimate Van Halen tribute, to open the shows so the fans can get the VH they love. I have personally never seen Jump. I've seen a couple of little video clips.
Don't forget, we can't have anybody who's too tall. If Caleb was,
That'll prevent you from getting the gig.
Yeah.
I'm perfect for it, but I'm just 7 inches too tall.
that's what she said.
All right, we've got 70 watching, so
There was 75 a second ago.
bunch of people that may not have ever seen me do this. So let's see how my intro to Summer Nights compares to Joe's, shall we?
Yes, please.
Don't fuck it up, Ryan.
No pressure.
No pressure right now, huh? Oh, the
There it
guitar
is.
stopped working. Okay, so the next thing that I need to do is put it in the right key. That still sounded better.
Yep.
Mistakes
Never get
galore. Mistakes galore, but
Ronnie's got a spreadsheet.
just let me know. Give me a copy of it.
He can come on here and show us the correct way to play it.
Exactly. Anybody that can come and play it, show me how to play it correctly. Come on. Except for, well, never mind, I won't say his name. Let's see. What is going on in the chat? Let me get back over here. Oh, this one caught my eye. Quentin James is still running Windows ME. That could explain some things.
Quentin's been asking for some Mitch help. The Mitch help.
Oh, gotcha. I need to buy one of these just to play this song. Sounds killer, Ryan. Right on, Mikey Mojo.
That's how it starts.
Right?
Yep.
See if I can inspire just somebody to want to go and play it properly. Joe Satriani. It'd be great.
If you're looking for one, go to Headless USA.
There you
Tell
go.
them that we sent you.
Rob says, I know he's 76 and he's going strong. Happy about that. But for how much he talks shit about David Lee Roth, he's not doing that much better lately.
I don't think it was that bad on the Stern Show.
Nah. And you got to say,
he's definitely outclassing his colleagues.
He has been around him and he is associated with him, so he would know more than we would about how, how he feels about him. So, I don't know. Let's see. No, I absolutely do not, Cheech. Nowhere close, nowhere near even what he does, inspired by. That's just some stuff that I came up with that sounded like it was in key, so.
Kind of fits.
Fits. Yeah. And guess what? I don't care. Anybody else playing Summer Nights on a live stream, So, you can't come on here and expect me to play exactly like Eddie Van Halen because nobody can. So
we have a suggestion box email. It's at gofuckyourself.
fu.com. Let's see. Quentin says, I need a faster dial-up. Thought my latest, the COVID's booster chip would help. That's like a
that only works on cell phones, Pops. It only works for cell phones.
He's got the spreadsheet out. Yeah, the suckers. He's still writing. He's on. Yeah. But graphite and cigars. I don't care.
That's right. It's about the smiles, man.
You see this smile that I got on my face? I guarantee you, if somebody else was playing this guitar trying to play that, they would be smiling just as big. So, let's see. I have never claimed to be the best, guitarist out there. So, we'll see. Thank you, Han36 Solo. He appreciates what I've done. All you negative Nellies. I know that y'all are just teasing, but because of what I said earlier, if I were to get up on some people and say, he's not playing it right. So, I understand that y'all are all kidding. At least I do.
Miller Lite to the head.
Oh, look here. Even Bo's taking his jab. Keep practicing, man. Need to be good for Summer Night Studio grand opening here. Wonder if Sammy is available. Let's do it, man. Quentin gave me the opera clap. No, Camilio is here. Says sounded great. Thank you, sir. We've got Laverna is here. New face to the channel. Welcome in. Hope you stay a while. I can play only jump. Nothing wrong with that. Gear Junkie 35 is here saying hello to all of us. Welcome in. Let's see. Frank Corin is here and he says, Who cares? Who cares? Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it. Let's see. Quentin has offered to one day show me how to play Summer Nights on his acoustic even. Right on.
He's going to be using the capo, right?
You got to do the capo trick. You got to do the capo trick. Capo trick.
I guess if you had a double neck guitar, you could just have them tune two different, because he only goes in two different places, right?
Yeah, but you've got that shifting sound.
You're talking on acoustic guitar. Come on.
Oh, acoustic. Who has a double neck acoustic?
Richie Sambora does it, I think.
Really? All right, capo trick, boys and girls. Take a capo and you put it on the 3rd fret.
Tune to G.
And then you can play the intro to something.
if you were on
Right,
stage,
so
you
there-
just would have threw the capo back.
Just throw it behind you. So there you go. That's the capo trick. That's how I learned to play Summer Nights.
Never
years and
mind
years
picks,
ago.
you're throwing capos in the audience.
Yeah, everybody gets a capo for you.
Wear your safety eyeglasses.
I know Quentin's been practicing that capo trick ever since he first saw it. He's just not telling anybody.
I've seen it on video.
Getter 1952 says, sounded great through the preamp studio monitors. Maybe 1 to 2 milliseconds between recording and live. Still sounds great. Right on.
Yeah, he's got that sound system.
Let's see. Kurt's grabbing some sound clips of John.
I like dogs. Go fuck yourself.
Randy says, how many other guys play Summer Nights on a real GL2T every Thursday? Just one that I know of, and it kicks ass. It's the spirit of Ed. That's why I'm doing it, man. Appreciate
Love
it,
you, Randy.
Appreciate it. Hey,
good
our favorite
comments.
fireman is here. Look at all the
Right
people
on.
here tonight. Mr. Andy Carson.
84. Holy snap.
84.
Turtles.
Right on. Welcome everybody in. All right, I got to catch up on the chat here. Let's see, I'm a little behind.
We're on the wave tonight. The algorithm's pushing it. Gotta go.
Rob Lucas says the Universal Audio, I guess, of FX Lion pedal really nails the plexi tones, and the Blue Guitar Amp 1 Mercury also. I have not heard of either, but I kind of got my tone already, so anybody else is interested, go check those out. Fruitcake Tony says, still fun to play the song. I like playing it on acoustic. Right on. Whatever brings the smiles, right?
Exactly.
Quentin says, show off. You can do it. You can do it, Quentin. Seriously, if you want me to teach you how to do it, I'll do a private little session with you. Cushman NYC is here. Hey, peoples.
Cheers,
Welcome in,
Kush.
sir. So, any other opinions on the Van Hagar best of all worlds kind of thing going on?
I didn't notice how many dates are there.
You
A
got
couple
it pulled
dozen,
up?
maybe. I could find it.
Yep, redrocker.com, I think. Let's pull that up. Take a look.
Is
You
there
got it?
Canadian dates or no?
I do not believe so.
That's right.
They'll be going to Winnipeg, but they won't come here. Like freaking Pantera with Lamb of God. You kidding me? You're going to Winnipeg? You won't come to Vancouver?
All our demographics doesn't support it.
It's not secure. It's not HTTPS. Not going there.
Welcome in, Wayne McConnell. Good to see you. All right, let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, I ain't going.
Let's see, redrocker.com.
HTTP.
This site can't be reached. Uh-oh.
Yeah, right?
Crash the site.
Oh, they got DDoSed or whatever they call it.
It's overloaded or something. Yep, it's not pulling up. All right, let's see.
Kurt will have a link. Send me a link, Kurt.
You think that we would be
What do you think we are,
would
Jay
be
Hannon?
prepared? I mean, we're not, the JB show or anything. All right, I've got it here. All right, let's see. Percent share screen. Maybe it's that one.
Yeah. So it's tricky sometimes.
Why is this not working?
It's not walking.
It's not working. There we go.
Oh, there we go. We got a fresh photo from Kurt. Oh, really? That's the same old photo. What are you talking
All right, here we go. Let me go over and make that a little bigger.
about? Put my glasses here. I don't need that anymore. Spokane,
All right, let
Washington.
me get rid of. Okay.
Kurt, let's go.
So
Ridgefield, Washington.
starting out in West Palm Beach, and look there, July 16th. They are right here in Alpharetta, Georgia. Get the third show when they're not practiced up and into it.
Stink, yeah.
He probably won't have the TransTrem by then. He'll be playing it the old way. All right, let's see where else we got. So let's see. Excuse me.
Spokane and
What is
Ridgefield,
this?
Washington. That's as close as I think they get to us.
Right.
Going, Kurt?
Spokane.
Said, wasn't it? Somebody's getting married on the Thursday, so he.
Oh, that's right.
It conflicts with the first date, but he might go to the other date, or he might just tell him to get stuffed and go to the concert anyways. Phone in his visit to the wedding. Was it? Oh, it was his sister-in-law, I think. Right?
Something like that. Yeah.
In-law.
Sister-in-law. Yeah, I think he got a lot of flack for that too. And I saw earlier in the chat he paid a bit of a price for that.
For what?
For bringing her up and talking.
Oh, really?
About, yeah.
I dropped a pick and it went into the abyss. Oh. I dropped it mid-song. You didn't even notice. Well, maybe you did. Sorry, you suck. Let's see. Bo says, oh, wait, we got some more stuff here. Matt's Tube of You is here. He says, not to knock Joe, but if they want to get someone to play Eddie's licks, there's a guy on YouTube named Chris Hubbard. Oh, jeez. Posted a few videos several years ago. He's your man.
Well, again, it goes back to the thing. Do you want to hear a mimic? Just do everything note for note, or do you want to hear a really, really good guitar player put his spin on it?
Right.
And I would argue whether you like that or not. That's probably what Sammy and those guys are.
Well, yeah, Sammy kind of touched on that, right? With that at the beginning of the summer nights, where he was like, hey, you can go to any grocery store and find somebody who can play the notes.
That's right.
Joe here knows what the notes are,
He knows
and where
why
they're going,
Eddie
and what
did it
progressions
this way.
and what the modes are, and why it is what it
more
is.
comfortable.
CC has a very good point. Next year is election year, so all concerts will be canceled anyway.
Get them while you can.
Why does it say 21 hours on this page? I do not know.
I don't see that.
Andy Carson got his ticks yesterday. Excuse me.
Right on.
Right on.
What's the date and row you're sitting in?
Gonna come find
We're starting a spreadsheet.
Seat
Right,
number.
Graphite, you got that spreadsheet going?
Cushman got his tickets. Right on.
There we
I
go.
know. I
Three
know.
people.
Ed got his. Annie, what show are you going to? Seabass, welcome in. Thanks for doing this, guys. What's wrong with a tribute? Period.
Well, it's
Absolutely
kind of
nothing.
like the Pantera thing when that came up and people were all taking a piss on it. I'm like, you know what? I'll go see it anyways. I'd like to see all those guys playing it. Zach's going to Zachify it, and he does, but he does it acceptable. I mean, it doesn't really grab me, but I'd go see Rex and Phil and Benante on the drums is awesome. He does he does more justice to Vinnie Paul than Zach does to Dime as far as note for note.
Well, that's the thing, though, right? Is if you like it, go see it. If you don't go see it.
Yeah,
Gives a
absolutely.
shit. Really?
Bo said, "Wow, tickets are $450. Depends on where you
I won't be
sit.
seeing that.
Depends on where you sit. I could have got lawn tickets for the show here in Alpharetta, $35.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so
Could have, but didn't.
I did not. I don't know.
Well, it's
It's content, man. You stream right from the sitting on your little blanket on the grass, drinking
No, I-
$25 beers.
I fully intend to watch it from the side of the stage until I come out and play Summer Nights. So that's how confident I am that I didn't
Good
buy
point.
tickets. I plan to be there, but I'm not buying tickets.
Just standing by the back door playing your Steinberg.
Yeah. I'll be standing.
Have the
in-
whole rig sitting there.
I'll
at the
be
back
I'll be
door.
like the Foreigner song, standing in the rain.
Well, actually,
With
here
my,
you go.
with my head hung low. Steinberger TransTrem strapped to my back.
Jukebox hero.
Yep.
But yeah, if you showed up with a little generator and your full rack and all the system, and you're out back where the buses are,
Start blasting it from back there?
Just playing your Steinberger.
Right?
They come over and be like, "What the hell?" Or
Yeah.
you just show up and you tell the roadies, "Okay, this gear goes on the stage just
Right.
in front of
I gotta
Satch's stuff."
I gotta get this. Yeah, I gotta get this. Oh man. Yeah, jeez. Fruitcake Tony, he and Charles are going 14th row VIP package, Charlotte at the Shed. Score.
Jeez,
Cool,
that's
man.
gotta cost you. VIP
So it's
package.
about 5150.
Randy's looking for the second ticket that Andy purchased. Right on.
Yeah, it'd be fun just to go to a show with Andy.
Noel Camilio says saw Mammoth Wolfgang Van Halen last night in Boston. Killer show. They sounded tight. Sold out show too.
Ooh,
Yeah,
awesome.
Rob was there as well. Rob Johnson
Right on.
sent me a couple pictures and a little video of them having a good time there. Let's see. Didn't you say you were going to do good enough tonight? Nope.
I don't recall ever saying that we were going to do good.
I have never mentioned doing good enough. I do not believe.
Speaking of, didn't you say, Cheech, you were going to play bass for the band? Are you coming in on Sunday? Did you get your camera and everything sorted out? You got your tone sorted out? I think you were our honorary bass player so far.
Matt's Tube of You says he's not into the whole Best of All Worlds tour, but sincerely hope everyone has a good time. Getting kind of ridiculous with a lot of people on both sides. It's kind of, turned into the Dave versus Sammy, argument. It's like, who cares? If you want to go, go. If you don't want to go, don't go. Sure, express your opinion about it, but, I mean, come on.
Well, that's all we're doing here is stirring the pot for content.
Right.
Yeah.
It's clickbait. It's all clickbait.
Speaking of stirring the pot, I could do some stirring with this comment. Andy Carson got your package today. Ooh. Andy says, I am down front, second row behind the pit. Ooh, Andy did get some good tickets. Those were like the $500 tickets.
Go hard or go home.
Cushman got lodge seats, 160 a pop. It's not bad.
What's a lodge seat?
Balcony?
Is that what that is?
I'm guessing.
5150. Nope, wasn't 5150 either. Be a TransTrem hero.
With stars in his eyes.
Oh, Boziki is here. Finally found your channel. Man, it's not that hard to... Well, welcome in. We're glad that you found us, man. Throb Johnson. So, anybody who's here? Hello? Man, everybody is here.
Hello. 81,000 people.
Is this supposed to be someone else there to answer the phone besides your wife?
Look at all the people here tonight.
It's always your fucking wife.
Andy is asking, Fruitcake Tony, did you get a meet and greet with your VIP package? I think most of those had some kind of something, didn't they?
Right.
Please.
Randy got some badass Judas Priest tickets. Right on. Yeah, Cushman says balcony.
I'd be down for that. Of course, they're not coming to Vancouver. They'll go to Calgary, other Canadian cities.
Tony says that there was no meet and greet available.
So what does VIP get you? A shirt? A lanyard?
See,
maybe a free $25 beer?
Frank
Pics.
Frank here has the true meaning of what's important. I'm 64. It's more important for me to just wake up in the morning.
Put on the record and have lots of smiles. Throwing your
You
VHS
said
tape.
under the bus you were going to play a Van Halen song tonight, Ryan. What up? I just played it. Played Summer Nights.
Cheech is all over you tonight.
Man, I tell you what. Cheech. Oh, man, oh, man. Oh, I may have said that I was working on Summer Nights some more. I still don't have that down.
Get
Huh?
up. Get up.
Fuckface.
Oh,
First,
get
take
up,
a big
yeah.
step back and literally fuck your own face.
There you go.
Yeah, I
Now
think
we're
I said
off-
I was.
We're off the algorithm now.
I think I said I was. Yeah. I think I said I was working on Get Up, but it's not quite ready. There's Zach Thong. Welcome in, sir. Good to see you. Ozeki says regarding Hagar, Eddie tribute tour. Nothing wrong with Satriani, but they gotta have multiple guitarists across the tour in various towns.
That's a
Just
great
Joe
idea.
the whole time, basically a chicken foot reunion.
I'm not really opposed to the chicken foot doing the Van Halen content. I mean, I kind of wouldn't mind having the Chad in the drums rather than Bonham. Bonham didn't impress me much.
Give him time. Give him time.
I will. I know he's talented. And I mean, the only other Bonham I've ever seen was when he was with the Wilson sisters doing Stairway at the Honors there when they made Robert Plant Cry. Doing Stairway to Heaven.
Yep.
And
So Matt's
killed it
Tube
on
of
that
View
song.
says he saw Van Halen on the first tour with Sammy, Monsters of the Rock show in L.A. Weren't you at that show as well, John, or was that?
In Seattle.
In
That was the
Seattle,
second
okay.
tour. That was for the OU 812 tour.
Gotcha. A few months after that in San Diego, the L.A. show was fun. Metallica fans damn near rioted.
Right on.
Yosternader's going to invest his money in another guitar and just remember how VH were. Whatever fits your style, man. Yeah, absolutely.
That's it. I really enjoyed hanging out with Yosternader there last week.
Yeah.
He's driving his
cool.
big truck all across the country, man. He's bringing you the goods, delivering the goods.
Right on. If a truck didn't bring it, you don't have it.
Right.
So, right on.
Cheers to you, Yosternader.
Let's see.
Even though we're in a fight over the whole Judas Priest.
You said you were going to play a new Van Halen song on your show. Man, I'm just
Well,
messing around, man.
How's that?
We do it because we love you, Cheech. That's why
Yeah.
only the beloved get to go behind the
That-
shed for a.
That's the whole point of, we
Yeah, you don't
poke
get
and
shot unless you're loved.
Yeah.
I shoot you because I love you.
All right, what else is happening?
My name is Luca.
Cecil says, hopefully Natalie will come back at some point.
Oh,
We
yeah.
hope so. We hope so. Sure she will.
That's on my Christmas wish list.
Other people playing at times, special appearances. Sammy knows a lot of folks. I'm sure it'll happen. I'm sure it'll happen.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll see Ryan down in Georgia.
Absolutely. I'll be playing at the Alpharetta show, so everybody come watch me.
There's going to be one guy behind the venue at every stop. Let me play, man. You said anybody could come on, right?
Right. Guitars and-
invitation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go
yeah.
to LA and watch Jimmy Ray Hawkins rip it up.
Nice.
Exactly. No, Cheech, what I was saying was I was working on, I was trying to get the song tightened up for Get Up.
Give us a little taste. Just a
I'm
little.
going to step out for a minute.
All right.
See, not quite ready. Not quite ready. But, you know,
Bringing the smiles.
do what I can. Doing what I can. Still working on that one. I got to tighten it up. It's not ready for broadcast. So, you know, this stuff isn't easy to play. A lot of practice. Let's see. Yeah, Cheech. Eddie stuff is difficult, no doubt. It's that timing, man. A lot of that timing. You know, you listen to those drums and you're like, okay, what's the timing on that? You know, you just got to get into that feel that, you know.
It's all of my favorite bands have that relationship with the guitar player and the drummer brothers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, there's something to be said for that. That really, you get that unspoken communication where you know that guy's going this way, you know that guy's going that way.
Yep, exactly. You just got that feel. Let's see.
Looks like Andy Carson got himself a package from Patty Dill with an
Yeah.
extra special surprise.
See that? I love how some YouTubers, says Boziki, love how some YouTubers can play this stuff note for note. Maybe Hager needs to go to the non-so-well-known internet guitarist route.
Well, again, to go back to the Pantera reference, I mean, of course, you had your Ola, there's Attila, there's so many Pantera players that could have been. With a situation like that, I think you need to be confident in the person's ability to be able to do a tour and do it in the big leagues, not just in front of a
Right.
camera recording onto a
Yeah.
show on the YouTube. So you need someone who's, you know, you're going to invest into to do this kind of thing. They're going to pull through and do all the other shit that's involved with putting on a show.
Yeah. You gotta be a showman out there as well. You know. I think it's cool though. Like Foo Fighters, you know, they'll show video clips of them pulling somebody. And I think a lot of it's kind of planted. They know that they're in there, and they know that they can play, and they bring them up. You know, so. But it's cool.
As long as they're fighting Foo, they're the Foo Fighters.
On 36 says, sounds good, man. Coming along well. Playing that live is really tough.
Well, if
Yeah.
you noticed on Live Without a Net, Eddie was like...
They played it 10 times faster than it should have been, yeah.
And 3 feet away from Alex.
Yeah. Yeah.
That wasn't an accident.
Yeah, they were right there, grooving together.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of times I think that was the case when they were recording in the studio. You know, he was right there, and he was right there with him. You know, so you got that connection. Well, thank you, Cheech. Even for a good comment, I'm going to blow your head off.
Brought to you with love.
Absolutely.
Used up all your lovely goodwill tonight.
Matt's Two of You says Eddie's groove was ridiculous. Growing up with such a badass drummer helped him. Sure, he just had it. End of story. Agreed.
I mean,
One
my
of a
first
kind.
taste was Fair Warning, and the swing in that album is just, and the guitar tone.
Dirty movies, man. What a
Oh, look at there. We get a 3-shot tonight. We got Dwight,
the hit.
the
man.
Hitman. Bailey. Welcome in,
Cheers,
Dwight.
Dwight.
Good to see you. Oh, man. A little wore out. We did an hour earlier, Trev and I. John, you haven't played anything tonight.
A little luncheon.
No, I'm at a
Are you
gas.
itching? You're out of gas?
He went through all the troubles to set up this silent rig.
DD500.
And he hasn't used it.
Well, he's been doing a little ambient stuff too earlier in the show. I was, you know, he's
Well, it's a TransTrem thing. It's not a jump.
You know, it's
40
just
thing.
for the first hour, and then I think it expires, and we can do.
it
stuff
expires
like
after the
maybe
first hour. Yeah,
Play the Shark guitars through an EL34 amplifier, which I didn't get.
haven't
Speaking
done
of
that.
which, that is sounding really good, Ryan.
Yes, we are on the EL34 tonight, and it's sounding pretty good. Pretty good.
Lack of a light in the center amp.
Cheat says, "Why you blow my head off now, Ryan?" It's just because everybody likes to hear the shotgun sound.
That is the best shotgun sound on the internet.
Different kind of shotgun. You know, the one where you get your beer and you poke a hole.
See you, Andy. Says I got to finish up replacing some light fixtures. See y'all soon. Take it easy, man.
Never stops working, that guy.
That guy's
I
going
know.
all the time.
Always on the go. So,
I've got light fixtures I should replace too, but I ain't gonna go do it. I'm not doing that.
you got a whole house that you're supposed to be moving and you're not going to do it.
Chip away at the stone. Priorities. Putting
Oh,
up another
man.
vacation day to have tomorrow off to pay for my sins tonight.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you hear it. You hear it drop down, don't you?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
I love That was just for Boner because I knew he would just be jumping in right about this time.
Which is your daily reminder for everybody to switch to the live chat to make sure you see Boner Jams when he arrives.
Absolutely.
Much love to you, brother.
Who's breaking out the?
Oh, man.
God damn it. Double click.
Who's breaking out the Crown Royal?
I've got my,
Oh,
I
okay.
get your pull done by
Gotcha.
Daryl.
Nice.
So, I mean, really, this is just a flagon or a decanter, if you will. I've got a funnel and I fill it up with the whiskey of the day.
Right on. Got to hang on to that one. Let's see. Boner Jam says, "Evening, sir. Blessings and tidings to you as well, Boner. Nice to see you."
Yeah, I guess that season's coming. Eh? We're almost into it. When's your Thanksgiving? Next Thursday?
Yep.
Thursday,
Next
Friday?
Thursday. Yep. I am off until then, and then the Monday after. So, yep.
That's when I really start feeling it. But typically in our house, we don't do Christmas until after December 6th because that's my daughter's birthday. So not to overshadow.
Right.
You know, we have her birthday, and then the next weekend's usually the kickoff for Christmas. I've got the week off. I usually take the first week in January off too, make a nice little 2-weeker. But because of all the stats pucked into there, you don't have to use a full 2 weeks worth of holidays, right?
Right.
But it'll be
Quentin-
different this year.
Quentin, he's wanting to get the real feel and swing of Little Dreamer, and that would be fantastic if you did. I just wish that we could all hear it when you play it.
Yeah.
If only we could turn off its echo cancellation without everything going sideways. I don't know why that is, because he's wearing headphones and doesn't have it coming through monitors. But there's something in there. Mitchell
Well, it
figured it out.
says, "What was funny, my wife came in as Ryan shot the gun, didn't know she could jump that high." It's very realistic sounding, is it not?
It's good.
I can totally see that picture in my head. You know, Bo sitting at his command station there, and the wife comes in around back from the side.
What did you do over there? Alrighty, so I think we're about done for tonight. What do you guys think? Any further comments about the best of all worlds?
Yeah, man. If I can get in there for 100 and change, I'll go, but they ain't coming to my city, and I ain't gonna get a passport and cross the border and get a room and turn it into a $2,000 weekend. Ain't gonna happen.
Yep.
But I might watch the clips on YouTube from people.
Well, Sammy will do a pro shot show.
Hopefully, I mean,
Yeah,
kudos
hope
to
so.
Metallica for every of course, subscribe to Metallica. Every couple days, there's a new video from November 4th. This song in this place, and it pro-recorded, put it up. Fill your boots.
Owner says I'm rocking the wet, dry, vacuum. Yeah.
I don't see a vacuum.
Mel has a question. Can you play any tune from Van Halen 1? Probably. What about you, John? What's on Van Halen 1? We got Running with the Devil. Got Eruption.
Really got me.
Really
Little
got me.
Dreamer. I'm
Yeah.
on fire.
Ain't Talking About Love is on there too, right?
Ice Cream Man.
Yeah.
Atomic Punk.
Right?
Oh, that's a good one.
I think that's about it.
Yeah. Butterfly shrimp gumbo.
Pineapple shrimp.
I can play Ain't Talking About Love. Probably if I was forced to play it right now, I could probably do it.
You mean encouraged rather than
If I was encouraged to do it, yeah. But not tonight. I am ready to get on out of here. So we will say thank you once again to our channel members and those who have renewed and signed up tonight. We appreciate it. If you were new to the channel, we thank you for coming out tonight. Hope you liked what you saw. Give us a thumbs up on your way out. If you hadn't hit a thumbs, give us a thumbs and a sub if you wouldn't mind, and share the channel with some of your Van Halen friends or just anybody that likes guitar stuff. But we appreciate all the channel members that have been supporting the channel, helping us do what we do. We thank you very, very much. So we are going to head on out, and we will see everyone Sunday for Sunday Chat and Jam. We'll be back again. Like to do kind of a community thing, you know, if there's anybody that wants to jump in, show off a new guitar, new Fender Tone Pro pedal, or just jam a few rounds with us.
RPX 360.
There's an
we have
email.
Email.
9 last night.
last Sunday, yeah. So that was a
cool.
lot of fun.
We did the 10. We had a 10, although one of the screens was just black, but we got to see the
Yeah.
layout, right?
Yeah,
4,
yeah.
4, and 2. And
Yeah.
it's like, why not 12? But yeah,
Yeah.
my
Why can't you do it?
computer was pooping its pants at the bandwidth, I guess, because the StreamYard can
Yeah.
actually put out a lot more. And with only 3 people here, it's no problem.
Yep.
You get 10 people here putting inputs in, all of a sudden it's taking me like 3 seconds for my mouse to click and engage into something. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, man.
Yeah, no, it was
Gotta get
fun.
the new
It
one
was
going.
fun. That was probably one of the most fun Sunday shows that I can remember in a while. That
was
was
a good
that was a
one.
good time.
Hard
So
to keep
anybody
track of all
that there is a email in the description of the
Yeah, see if
videos,
I
you
can
can
dig it up.
email. You can get you a link. Anybody that wants to jump
Digging
in.
it up, putting it in the chat for you.
Right on, right on. So we will go ahead and we will say adieu. Is that how you say goodbye? And
Bid
Adieu.
you an adieu.
adieu. Bid you
I do.
farewell.
It's
I
typically
do.
better when she says I do.
Fuck you say.
You do this? I do.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. So with that, see ya.
Cheers.
Building backwards, living backwards.
Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.